Hey, what's up, guys? It seems like I made a lot of videos today, but I just watched I made a top 10 wind chime video of my personal opinion. I just watched a random vinyl nerd do a reaction to those, and then he put out his own top 10 list. So I think it's only fitting that I also do a reaction to his top 10, and I'll let you know what I think about the chimes that he chose. So without further ado, let's watch his video.
Is so about an hour or two ago, maybe a little bit more, Wind Chime fan made a video
Thanks for the shout out, by the way.
about his top 10 favorite wind chimes of all time. And I just thought that I would go over my top 10. And also, each one is going to be in order. So, yeah, let's get started. So, at number 10, we got a Woodstock chime, the chimes of Provence, I think.
I've always really liked the chimes of Provence. Um, I don't remember them always looking like this though, with these blue tubes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I always thought they had silver tubes, not this kind of I don't even know what color that is, but I do remember this like blue wood, and they were always kind of similar to the chimes of Tuscany and Bavaria. Um, I always thought they sounded better though than Tuscany and Bavaria, so that's a good choice.
Is how it's pronounced. This one I just really like the sound of. It's got 8 tubes, which is cool, but also it's just got this very nice kind of haunting sound to it that I really like. And the wood finish is also really nice.
I like that it has like this flower etched into it. I think that's kind of unique and not a lot of Woodstock chimes, my bad, really have like anything other than, the name and the logo. So that's a nice little touch.
Just this nice blue. Of course, I have an older version. I have an older version of it because I've had mine since 2014, and it's more. Mine has more of a greenish, which I honestly like better. But overall, just a really nice wind chime, both in appearance and in sound. Number 9 is I miss this company so much. It's the Grace. I picked the Gray Snow medium Earth song. I don't know if this one is it. It's just a random.
I know I put a grace note in my video, the 62-inch. I don't remember really what the medium Earth song is. I kind of just remember like the sizes in inches. Like I remember there was the medium might have been, I don't know, a 36 inch or a 42, because then there was the large, which was the 54-inch. Extra large was 62. I can't remember which one was medium, either like 36 or 42, but I do always remember really liking Gray Snow, and I never was able to buy one before they went out of business. I would have definitely loved to have gotten, my Grace Note 62-inch that I was just talking about, or even the 54-inch, the large one. They're just really good in their quality, and like I said, they're reasonable price. They're not like price gouged like Corinthian Bells and Music of the Spheres.
Grace Note chime image I found. I was going to use the Wayback Machine to find it, but the Wayback Machine was being a pain in the ass, so I didn't bother with it. I used it for one other chime, but didn't want to do it. Didn't want to use it for any more because the first time was annoying enough. But Grace Note is definitely one of my favorite wind chime brands, if not my all time favorite. And Medium Earth song especially just has a really nice tone to it. I think each note blends in. I think just all 6 notes they blend. Bleh, I can't pronunciate. Damn it! Each note just blends in. They go together really well. So, number 8 is the JW Sonard Concerto.
I really love this chime too. I remember there used to be a website called Hey Needle, and they sold wind chimes. And I heard the sound recording of this. Um, I always remember the concerto, and then right down here, this long one, this like big 70 something inch symphony. I remember seeing those on Hay Needle, and I listened to the concerto, and I thought it was just a really nice sound. And then I saw them pop up on like QVC many years later, and then I found a really good deal on one. I think I got mine on Amazon in 2020. And it's just a really good sounding wind chime, but it is not the best quality. And that was kind of a shortcoming of it, and it left me disappointed with how easily weathered it got for being such a nice sounding chime.
One that I really regret not getting because JW Sonar doesn't run anymore either. This was one where the first time I heard the recording, I just automatically liked it.
See, I agree that I feel like we had a similar experience where we heard the beautiful sound recording of this chime and then just loved it.
Because I just loved the sound almost immediately. And it shows Amazon here, but it's not it's not available anymore. I can't find any in stock, so I really regret not getting it. I think I tried looking for it on eBay and it wasn't there, unfortunately. But that's the way it is. Number what is it? 7.
Okay, I've never seen one of these. I don't know. I think I watched one of his other videos and he said this is a Woodstock chime, but I don't remember this. I don't know what it sounds like. This is kind of a mystery chime for me, but
Wait, what the hell is that suggestion? I've been getting weird recommendations lately. I swear, one of these days. A wind chime's so rare that pretty much the only way where you can hear it or even see it anymore is on my channel. So I had to use one of my videos to show you what it looks like, the wind pedal chime, because it's just, I don't know. I always really like the appearance of this one. I don't know if the sound will work right now. I don't know.
yeah, something's messed up with the sound. I don't really know what's
But
going
yeah,
on,
there's
but
that one. Then number 6 is the music of the Spears, whole tone.
I remember watching this video a lot when I was a kid. I used to watch wind chime videos on YouTube like every single day, and I made a playlist recently of all the like classic wind chime videos on YouTube that I watched. I think it's private right now. I'll have to make it public, but yeah, the whole tone mezzo, that's an interesting one. Mezzo's not really my favorite size, even though I have one. It is a good chime, but I feel like I also really like the whole tone, but I feel like it's kind of a very unique sound. You'd either love whole tone or you hate it, because it's not like that typical, bright, cheery sound. It's a very mysterious, kind of haunting sound, and I don't know. I feel like it would be very like you either love it or you hate it. But I think it's a very cool sound, and no other chime really sounds like a whole tone in any size, like tenor, alto, mezzo, whatever. So I really like this chime as well.
Um, whole tone mezzo. This is one that I have really. This is one I have been wanting for years now, but just the prices have gone up and they're now insane. Music of the Spears are now being sold for insane prices, and I've been looking on eBay to see if I can find one of these that's being sold for a cheap price, but I wasn't lucky. The cheapest I could find was somewhere in the 180 price range, which isn't cheap for one of these at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't be paying 180 for a mezzo either, so keep looking for deals because that's what I do. I only really buy a chime if I find a deal these days.
So, but I did find an Aquarian mezzo that's being sold for a pretty good price, so I'm hopefully going to be getting that. What one day I'm hoping to have the whole tone though. And this video that I'm on right now is actually I think the main reason as to why this is one of my favorite wind chimes, because I remember what because I used to watch this video a lot when I was little, and just as a little kid, I remember really just liking the overall scenery in the video, and I just thought that the chime, just all these dormant winter trees in the background, and I just always thought that the sound just that I just always really liked the haunting sound of it, and just I think it really fits the scenery. Yeah, just overall, just an amazing sounding wind chime. I think the whole tone is honestly kind of underrated. I don't think it gets as much.
I agree with that too. I feel like not many people have the whole tone. When I usually see videos of music of the spheres, it's usually like a quartal or a pentatonic or I don't know, even an Aquarian. I like whole tone is definitely one of the rarer tunings, but I think it's a good one, so I think more people should get one.
Appreciation is tunings like pentatonic or chordal, Hawaiian, what else? Japanese tunings like those tend to get more acknowledgement. What are we at now? Hold on. Number. Wait. Wait. Number 6. Yeah. Oh my god. Duh. Yeah. Just all I have to do is just count up here. Just, my mind is not functioning again. Why does this keep happening? Why does this happen to me whenever I'm trying to make one of these videos? I swear. Okay, so next is the Corinthian Bells 50 inch.
And I had this one on my list as well. I think this is probably the best sounding Corinthian bells, maybe tied with the 65 inch, but the 50 inch, I remember the first time I heard one of these 15 years ago or something. I always thought it sounded really good, but I never bought one. Just a little pricey for me still. Hopefully I'll get one someday, but I don't know. It's like I said, I think it's just a very beautiful scale. It's a great collection of notes for a wind chime.
I mean, come on. You cannot deny the sound of this one. Beautiful sound. I just wish it wasn't this expensive. Wait a minute. What number did I even say? This is number 4. Yeah, this is number 4. I am losing it. Damn it. What the actual hell? Why am I getting so many videos? Why are they recommending me this?
Wait, side note. I love this song right here. I'm just looking at what videos are in the recommended. How Much Love by Survivor. I have this vinyl as well. When Seconds Count. I love Survivor, and this is a good song. It's like a very underrated song, but I know I also collect vinyls, so I'm very in tune with like 80s and 70s music.
Whatever. This is number 3, the Woodstock Gazing Ball Chime. Again, I just had to use one of my videos because I did not want to have to put up with the Wayback Machine anymore. I was not having it.
Yeah, this is a very rare one too. I vividly remember these being sold though. One thing I like about the gazing ball chime as well is it doesn't, I don't know about the clapper, but it doesn't have any like wood parts that are subject to rotting. And rot is pretty much the biggest Woodstock chime like downfall because this has like it has a metal all metal structure, metal tail. It even has the center pin tubes, which I think is really cool and just makes it feel more quality than a standard Woodstock chime with like all the wood components that go to shit.
So I just used one of my own videos.
Yeah, and it does look like it has like that plastic clapper, not a wood one, so this seems like a pretty good quality chime.
I think they really knew what they. I think Woodstock really knew what they were doing when they made this chime. Just Absolutely stunning. So, what is this? Number two? Yeah, number two, the Corinthian Bell is 56-inch. I have said this before. The sound of this one is just. It is unbelievable how good this one sounds. Each note is just. Oh my god, what is the word I'm thinking of? What is the word I'm trying to think of here? Well, you get what I mean. Just. It's. The sound is just perfect. They did nothing wrong with it.
My bad, had to
They did
take a little
everything.
break to get another beer.
Wind River did everything right with this one, and this is one that I really want to have. If you're watching this and you, if you're watching this and you have this,
I used to have one of these, but I was stupid and I sold it because I was like, I need money. I wanted to buy one of those Picot mega bases that I made a video with. Fuck. I made a video on my last video. Jesus Christ. Losing my mind. I've had too many beers, I think. I can't even get through this video. So I sold it because I needed money, and then Picard went out of business, so I was shit out of luck, and no more 56-inch Corinthian bells. But I wish I still had it.
and you're thinking about getting rid of it, please sell it on eBay for a decent price, and I will gladly get buy it. I don't want to pay. I don't want to buy it for this, but if you sell it for a more decent price, I will get it. I will buy it because I really love this chime. Uh, I just wanted to go over some honorable mentions before getting into number one. So, the first honorable mention is how is that? I don't know how that's pronounced. May
I feel like I remember there being a video on YouTube of one of these. It was like a gold one or something, but this looks very familiar, especially with these slant cut pipes, which is pretty unique.
Mela, I guess it's from Windsong. These chimes are made in Australia. The sound of this one, I just think, is very nostalgic. It just really takes me back to good old good days. I also just love the way the sound hangs in the air. Again, my screen recorder might not be working very well, so I don't know if you can hear the sound or not. Uh, the next honorable mention is the Chapel Bells Weatherland chime, 60-inch.
I always love a good Weatherland. I wish they didn't discontinue this along with Majesty Bells and Arius Elite.
Really disappointed that this one is discontinued because I would love to have this one. It's just got an amazing church bell sound to it. It says chapel bells, but to me it has more of a. But I get more of a church bell vibe from it, so I don't know. Next, this is one that I was going to include as an honorable mention when I was doing my video for my top five favorite Woodstock chimes.
This is an interesting pick, actually. For I have one of these, and honestly, out of all the Woodstock chimes I own, this is probably my least favorite. I don't know why. I just never really caught on to it. Like, it sounds fine, and I like the little mini chime in it, but it was just like, I don't know. I never really liked it that much. Mine fell apart. It was like crap quality, and I had to rebuild it, and it like sounds fine, but it's just like out of all the other Woodstock chimes, I feel like there's a lot better than the Pachelbel Cannon.
And I completely forgot to include it, so I'm including it here. The Pachelbel Cannon chime. I really like the way they did this one. The larger tubes, just it's just at first it just looks like a normal large wind chime, and then you but then you look and you see the little chime inside. And I just think the large tubes sound really good with the little ones. They harmonize really well. Okay, so number one is the Grace Note Majestic Morning. Oh, where do I begin with this one?
I remember this chime. This thing was like a beast. I'm pretty sure it was like huge. It was like 100 inches, but it was definitely a unique one. I don't remember really loving this one. I When it comes to like the big grace notes, like honestly like the 84-inch, the deluxe Himalayan Echo that like really like I don't know if you even know what I'm talking about, if you remember the deluxe Himalayan Echo, but I kind of like that one better than this one. This one's like just like kind of really too deep for me, but it's a pretty I I give it props for being like unique and big and a nice quality chime.
This is one that I just cannot get enough of the sound of. This is another one that I really wanted before Grace Note went out of discontinued went out of business. I was so bummed when this chime went discontinued because this is the only chime where I was able to play the recording and I was able to while listening to this I put my head down and I was just so in the moment, just very relaxed and almost fell asleep a few times just listening to the recording. It's gotta be the most soothing and peaceful wind chime I have ever heard in my entire life. It is absolutely amazing, and this is just why I really, really miss Grace Note. I mean, just listen to this if you can. I don't know if the video will allow sound or not. I don't know if it'll allow the recordings. Unfortunately, this is the only audio I can find for it anymore, and it's not even the whole recording, which kind of sucks. But yeah, that's it for this video, so bye.
Alright, thanks guys for watching my reaction video. Stay tuned and I'll see you in the next video.